I just did that because I wanted to get. I had headshots from a couple years ago, and I want to get some done. But they're like $300 for a few headshots. And there's an AI company. It's like $79. You send them 6 to 10 photos of yourself, fairly close up in this and that, and AI cranks out 100 of them. And it's pretty funny because I will say, out of the 100, there's 25 that really do look like me, and the rest are pretty interesting.
Nice.
They look like a blend of Don Johnson and Chuck Norris. It's like, yeah, I wish I looked like that guy. Little Owen Wilson. It's funny. But it's a lot cheaper than a headshot.
The last time I did the AI headshot, I got my dick caught in the Oculus, dude.
It doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does, dude.
Uh-huh.
All right, fine.
It's not supposed to. It's provocative.
All right, fine. Yeah, exactly.
It gets the people going.
Have you seen these AI girlfriends now you can download?
Yeah.
And marry?
Oh, yeah.
They had a judge legislate on that, where you can marry the AI chick.
Yeah. I did the free trial, and I got to tell you.
Who gets the alimony? The company that made the AI, dude? That's a brilliant. Did you guys come up with that, dude?
Kind of Jewish.
I loaded the free trial version, and that thing is so realistic. I had like my AI girlfriend for 2 days, and then I came home, and she said, "So, who's Alexa?"
Welcome back to the morgue. It's the Comedy Corner podcast, where we analyze the cause of death for every bit. Sort of like funny forensics, if you will. Tonight, our next guest is a South Florida comedy staple. He's been killing it on scene, not only making it to the open mic finals at McCurdy's, but also working the trenches at legendary venues like Visani's and Snappers. He's here tonight to give us hard evidence of married life, especially the slow, painful death of his youthful vigor, set against the backdrop of 30 years of domestic bliss. Look, if you thought you had problems, wait till you hear this guy's alibi. His comedy is like late night argument, brutally honest, totally relatable, and impossible to turn off. The cause of death tonight, definitely laughter. I hope you enjoy the man who proves that the only thing getting harder with age without a blue chew is an AI side chick. So give it up for my bro in front of the show, Tommy D.
Please log in through the Google Home app.
Techno gremlins. Oh, man.
I didn't take you for the type to have an AI wife, but...
Yeah.
You can automate anything nowadays. So, did you do the intro for Tommy yet, or should I do it?
No, I was just going to talk shit for a couple seconds.
So, we got a big guest today. We had him on when we were just a humble podcast, but we're 50 episodes in. We thought we'd have him on for a more in-depth interview. This guy is all around the area, but especially is down, in my neck of the woods by Venice, Northport, Port Charlotte. He's really big at Visani's. I saw him win at McCurdy's also. Really, really funny guy. Please give it up for Tommy D.
What's happening, lads?
What's up, man? Glad to have you back on.
It sounds like we're at the Peculiar Pub all over again.
Hell yeah, that's a good spot. Nice shirt.
That was a great mic. That was a fun time.
Yeah, no, they do a good job over there.
Yeah.
I think it starts with the ownership, though, too, man. I mean, that place is run correctly.
So they get a crowd. You need a crowd. Yeah.
Yeah. And they definitely want it to succeed. So you get that vibe. And right. No, it's been crowded there every time. I love it. Yeah. So, we all run in a lot of the same circles. Well, what's the favorite mic for you guys?
Great question. We love Side Splitters. That's probably got, both of those clubs have the best, I think probably the best comedy club around. And I'm really, really pumped because they just picked me for the local comedians showcase.
Nice.
Hell yeah, I'm stoked
Whoop,
for
whoop.
that. Hell yeah, thanks guys. Also feeling great. I love McCurdy's. I'm sure you guys are big fans of McCurdy's, having just won that contest. That was super cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, there's a lot of great rooms for sure. What about you? What's your favorite spot?
Well, you know what? So far as mics go, I love that Peculiar Pub up in Lakewood Ranch. I think that's just it's big enough, but it's small enough to be, cozy. And they're really pushing it too. They got the LED signs and a nice stage, decent sound.
Yeah.
But, I will say it's nice to do a comedy club too.
Yeah.
Obviously, the bartenders, they're probably going to ruin my home life.
That's how you get a good crowd. You get good food, good beer, and really hot bartenders. And why wouldn't everybody want to come out every night? And then
Yeah, right?
you're doing a decent job. I mean, it's a win-win-win.
Yeah, lots of funny people there, man.
Mm-hmm.
And that show gets traction probably more than any show that I've ever seen, because you get people coming from Tampa down, and then like Tommy
You're right.
coming, like they're pulling like a 100-mile diameter.
It is a
on
wide
that
radius.
show, man.
McCurdy's is one of the other rooms like that.
Yeah.
It's like people come north
Yeah.
and south.
Well, that's what you get when, it takes you 6 weeks to get on stage. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I wish, I love McCurdy's to death, but I wish they would reformat, like maybe add another mic or add more.
Yeah, because
that mic.
they're only letting me up. It's like once a quarter with them, you know?
too.
Yeah, and
not-
hey,
yeah.
we live here. Look, and I have the cups here.
It's so frustrating.
You know what I mean? Like we love that place, but we just
Hey, I think I got mine right here too.
Oh man. And I took the class, so it's like I thought, they were gonna kind of look after me, but
There we go. Shout out to McCurdy's.
Heck yeah.
I think you got to take it 3 times until your grandfather in. I think that's the.
Is that what it is?
Yes.
3 times is the charm.
It's the 750, dude. We got to get to the 750.
Nice.
750 club.
So do you guys go back and forth at side splitters between the 2 different locations, or do you have one you like better?
We go to both, but if we're being honest, Dale Mabry is a better room. They get much better acts. I mean, Shane Gillis was just there, Ari Shafir. It's
nice.
Like the best comedy club in Florida, probably. So Dale Mabry, I've gone up 5 times. The Wesley Chapel location, I've probably gone up 100. So it's they're both really good, but for different reasons. I love Wesley Chapel's ability to put me up. They've got me on the wait list. They've had me hosted, but Dale Mabry is like a really big room. I ran into Johnny Bell the last time I was at their mic, and he gave me tips on my set. So yeah.
And do they have their mic right after the show lets out, so you get some of that crowd staying for the mic, or is it on a different night?
A lot of nights,
yeah,
they'll really get a crowd, which is so important that you're not just talking to comedians, because they're not going to laugh unless you say something shocking.
Which is different from the one that's in Wesley Chapel, because they do have shows sometimes before the comedians' night out, but a lot of time that's like they're selling their own tickets to that show, and they're selling tickets to an open mic. So if you go in there and there's 30 or 40 people, like that's wild.
Yeah.
40 people paying to see. Like,
I mean, there were 30 people when you hosted. I think there were 40 people when I hosted. It's like that's a good feeling when it's like an open mic, but there's a crowd.
And the way that it's like you're on a stage at a movie theater, and they have this huge spotlight that's on you. Yeah. So the only people you can see are like the front 8, the front 4 tables. Oh, yeah. So it looks like it's all filled up anyway. So
it's a great format.
Yeah.
Really, really love them.
I got to get up there.
Yeah,
for sure, man. Just
Comics Night Out at sidesplitters.com is the
just email them,
and they'll put you up much faster than McCurdy's. I bet they sign you up a week out.
We can email like Jake was like, hey, I'm going up on Sunday, and it was like Thursday, and I emailed him like, yo, can I get on? And then I ended up going and hosting that one.
Yeah.
Oh wow, nice.
And they've got us both just on the wait list, so we can go to either room and there's a 60-70% shot that we go out towards the end of the night.
And obviously you made a splash there because they got you on their new showcase, dude.
Thanks.
Congratulations, man. That's
yeah, congrats.
I've been grinding.
That's cool.
Out of that room, and it's paid off for sure. I'm really grateful to them for seeing it.
Yeah, no, that's awesome, man.
Street cred. Nice. Yeah, I did the showcase. I did a wild show last night down in Cape Coral. It's this little. It was cool. It was a little bar. Well, it's called Durso's Delight, and it's like a little bar deli thing. But they have a legit stage that they do plays and stuff on. So it was set up like a murder mystery, and there was 2 doors as part of the set. So we, come in one door, do your stuff, go out the other door. It's pretty cool.
That's trippy. I've never done anything like that.
So you tell jokes and go into clues. You said that's on Cape Coral, like on the island. That's a cool spot out there. My buddy's dad, he's an ex-baseball player for the Pirates. He has a house out there. So we go out there and we go to I think it was like the Lions or the Elks Club.
Uh-huh.
And those dudes were rowdy out there, man. We would always have a good time. And then my buddy would always be like, "All right, we're going to Snoop Dogg's house." And you drive by this house that Snoop Dogg owns on Cape Coral. He's like, "I put the alarm system in there. We can break in there if we want to." I'm like, "Whoa, dude!" I'm like, "We aren't drinking tequila, dude. Calm down, you know."
I got a question.
There's a neat club out on Captiva. No, Marco Island, I guess it is. Calusa Comedy. Rob Churchill runs that room. It's at actually Rosalita's Cantina. But everybody I know that's been down there loves it. It's a smaller room with a really good vibe.
I love
It's
Marco
like an hour and a half from me.
That's awesome.
Marco
Yeah.
Island is a hidden gem.
Have you ever been told that you resemble Burt Reynolds?
Not by anyone sober.
Okay. A couple times I've been like, me and Levi have been like, you haven't seen Boogie Nights? I think like you guys have a similar vibe. I don't know.
Well, I got called a Wish.com Bill Engvall one night. That was good.
He's funny. I take it.
I think you're Florida man Dirt Reynolds, dude. That's what I like.
There you go. There you go.
No, that's not
Beach
me,
Reynolds. You know, it's funny though. When I used to stay clean shaven, I had my hair cut really short, and I always got that NCIS, Gibbs asymmetrical bad haircut, and it actually worked pretty good.
Oh, hell yeah.
Well, because my wife loved that show, so it was great.
Gibbs.
Nice.
I think you do. Yeah, if you shave, you do look like NCIS, dude. You are.
Well, I'd always go to the barber, and I said, "Yeah, it's time for a Gibbs." She goes, "What season are we doing this time?" So I think I got the season 7 right now. That's what we want to go with.
Is there one where he has just like a little bit of stubble?
No, he's usually clean shaven, but he's got some really bad haircuts. So I rocked that for a while.
Is that Don Johnson, or is that the guy that looks like him?
That was
Mark.
What's his
Mark
name?
something.
Mark Harmon. That's it. Mark Harmon.
Mark Harmon. Yeah, I can never tell those guys apart, dude, unless I actually see Don Johnson in the white blazer with nothing underneath it. I'm like, oh yeah, that's totally Don.
Hey, it's wild. I have a little side job at an apartment building, and one of the guys there has one of Don Johnson's blazers. Legit, he was an electrician on the set, and afterwards, when they canceled, they canned the show, he got Don Johnson's blazer and some artwork from behind the bar. So it's like pretty legit, kind of cool.
What's the first thing you would do with that blazer if you got it?
I would wear it on stage, man.
You wouldn't hit it with a black light first, just to see?
Maybe, yeah. Yeah, you're right. No, I'd sanitize it first. It's funny. I have a.
Yeah,
I have a 1981.
I just want to know what happened in it before I wore it.
Yeah, right.
I'm not saying I would
have a white members only jacket.
Shit of my own, honestly, that jacket has a sex appeal that I don't think you can really understand until you put it on.
Yeah.
We catch you on Strange Love, dude. We're like, like when ladies fall in love with walls. Have you seen that show?
Yeah, he seemed like Don Johnson.
Jacob fell in love with his jacket. He's been making love to this jacket.
Just banging these chicks. He's vaguely Don Johnson.
Hey, have you guys ever heard of these AI headshots?
Yeah. Yeah, what do you think?
Yeah, so I just did that because I wanted to I had headshots from a couple years ago, and I want to get some done, but they're like $300 for a few headshots, and there's an AI company. It's like $79. You send them 6 to 10 photos of yourself, fairly close up in this and that, and AI cranks out 100 of them, and it's pretty funny because I will say out of the 100, there's 25 that really do look like me. And the rest are pretty interesting.
Nice, dude.
They look like a blend of Don Johnson and Chuck Norris. It's like, yeah, I wish I looked like that guy. Little Owen Wilson. It's funny. But it's a lot cheaper than a headshot.
The last time I did the AI headshot, I got my dick caught in the Oculus, dude.
It doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does, dude.
Uh-huh.
All right, fine.
It's not supposed to. It's provocative.
All right, fine. Yeah, exactly.
It gets the people going.
Have you seen these AI girlfriends now you can download?
Yeah.
And marry?
Oh, yeah.
They just had a judge legislate on that, where you can marry the AI chick.
Yeah. I did the free trial, and I got to tell you.
Who gets the alimony? The company that made the AI, dude?
That's
brilliant. Did you guys come up with that, dude?
Oh, God. What kind of Jewish?
I downloaded the free trial version, and that thing is so realistic. I had like my AI girlfriend for 2 days, and then I came home, and she said, "So, who's Alexa?" I mean, that's realistic right there. She's jealous.
That's fair.
Yeah.
I heard this other bitch's
Who's that
voice.
bitch, Alexa?
I heard this other electronic
She's on my
bitch's
phone.
voice.
Why is she on your phone? No, I mean like she's fucking installed in there. Like, oh, really? I'm not even in your phone like that.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah. Of course, Alexa can't send you pictures, so
That's true.
I don't know. Can you imagine how lonely are you when you have an AI girlfriend?
Yeah.
I mean,
I
I
mean,
don't
just
know.
kill yourself at that point. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, just
It's
admit
like,
it.
yeah, it's gonna get better once I have this in my life.
I mean, look, this is just a joke. I love mental health awareness.
Yeah, I shouldn't say that on a podcast.
But they should have the AI girlfriends instruct these guys to the top of the skyway. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
sorry.
There's a bunch of Pokemon up there. What?
Kill me in the comments. Sorry.
Yeah. Guys, it's Mental Health Awareness Month. We're just trying to raise awareness.
Look.
Oh man.
So, Tommy, where's your next show at? You just had one recently.
Oh, we're meeting up on Wednesday, dude.
It's the McCurdy's one?
We're throwing down. Actually,
I'm gonna hit you off the top rope, dude.
Well, I'm hitting everything I can between now and the 7th, and I have like next Monday is the only day I have nothing. I'm going down to the Celtic Ray Mike tonight, and then
Who runs that?
Max.
that's in Punta Gorda. Yeah, Punta Gorda. Yeah, so Monday I'm off. Then Tuesday I'm going to do the Peculiar Pub. Then of course Wednesday we got McCurdy's finals, and Thursday and Friday I'm hosting at Visani's. Saturday I got a private show in Naples. Then Sunday, we have the Celtic Ray, and then Monday Peculiar Pub or Tuesday Peculiar Pub again, and then we're back at Visani's for the final. So, you know, it's kind of wild. Like a lot of us are friends, and like we're cheering each other on and helping each other with jokes until the day of the contest.
Yeah.
Then it's like, screw that guy.
I'm gonna slit his throat.
Well, I mean, it was funny because the three of us that won were the only people that were in the green room. Everybody else exited, and we all just hung back there.
Really? No one else had any.
It was like a weird vibe, anyways.
That's bizarre.
Yeah.
That would fuck me up, honestly. Yeah. I hope the showcase they do on Saturday isn't like that. I hope people aren't just bailing because we're competing.
No, I'm saying like all three of us, Sylvia, Tommy, and I, we stayed back. Everyone else just went out and watched the comedians and shit. So we were just all back there, like.
I guess that's cool for you guys.
Focused, you know what I mean? Like, locking the game.
It's kind of cool to look at the people you're going to compete against. I wouldn't want to like lose track of the word.
I hate it about myself, but it's just my competitive nature. It's just like sizing up people no matter what. Like I was doing it last night at Jets football games, just like sizing up 10-year-old kids.
Should I shoot him, Tommy? Tommy, should I shoot him? Tell me if I should shoot him, Tommy.
What's that?
Should I shoot him?
This is a Gulf of America standoff, dude.
I'll point it sideways.
Nice. Nice.
Get a gun, Tommy.
Hey Levi, do you remember that guy with a shark on his head who competed the last time? And he had that giant hole in his shorts.
Hanging out?
Yeah.
What? You have to fill the audio.
Oh, I kid you not.
Dude, I have no idea what this guy's name is, but I've seen him at least 4 times at McCurdy's. And
what?
Sometimes he
we're sitting there and it's like your eyes adjust.
And sometimes the nutters have a hole in them too.
Oh yeah. That one night it was all there. I looked at my buddy and said, well, we can see he's nuts. Man, he's a crazy he's out there.
Yeah.
He was doing bad ventriloquism with that freaking shark puppet.
Oh, that's wild.
Hey, so the other people you know that are competing, like, do you punk them? Like, they run jokes by you, and like the bad ones, you tell them they're really great, and those are the ones they should use.
Yeah, I mean, I'll take any advantage I can get because I'm a black belt in Taekwondo, and I went to nationals for that, and I competed in sparring and stuff. So like, yeah, I would take any trick. Like, one thing I would do in the ring is people would get really nervous, and right before I fight them, I would make eye contact with them, and then I'd smile at them like I was just gonna fucking murder them, and that worked fine.
That is serial killer type, like Christian Bale, American Psycho type
it worked
stuff.
Like 20% of the time, the guy would just go in like, "What the fuck is gonna happen?" Like,
no, I
had a buddy that
I hated every one of her jokes when I saw her at Casey's, and I was like, no, I'm just playing. I love you.
Yeah.
I was just trying to get in her head a little bit.
Yeah.
I love Casey's energy. He cracks me up. I told him he looks like Sam Kinison on meth.
Yeah, no, that's right. He's like Mel Black Jr., dude. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He's always yelling.
Well, you guys know why.
But always making points.
The reason he yells is because he's deaf in one ear. So it's like he wanted to, like, he doesn't know how loud he's being most of the time. But it translates really well to stand-up because people are like, this guy's confident as hell.
That's what, is that what my grandma yelled all the time, dude? Because my grandfather was deaf and then...
Maybe, dude.
I think he just used to tell her that.
Nice.
And be like, she's out of pocket.
Yeah, we did a show together at Wolfie's, and I had him do the guest spot for that reason. I was like, you are going to wake all the old people up in this Jewish deli. That's your job. Just high energy. He's like, I got it! I'm like, cool.
You know what's funny is I don't think you can do comedy in any other type of deli besides a Jewish one, because there is some kind of energy in the Jewish deli, because people are like, oh, hell no, you're going to take him first? Like, you know, there's like already a little, hey, you know.
Yeah.
And then those guys always seem to be entertaining, like the meat cutter dudes.
Oh, the Jewish deli is already kind of a comedy.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's already set up for jokes, dude.
Totally, yeah.
And you walk in there as a comedian, and you're just like, oh, this is gonna be
Yeah,
good.
Casey's got the big corned beef energy.
Oh, yeah. He's got big, strong energy.
So what do you guys think about comedy contests? What's your feeling on that?
We've actually talked about this a lot on this podcast.
Yeah.
It's a great question. Yeah.
Do you want to lead, or you want me to go?
Sorry, you were in the middle of the thing. Go.
No, I'm saying I was asking.
Oh, sure.
Because I share the same opinion that you do. So.
Oh, okay. Cool. Yeah, I think me and Levi have gone back and forth about this. That I think that they're a good opportunity, but they're also often more a metric of who's a good fit with the crowd than like who's the funniest. I've seen contests where, like, you know, the person who didn't even place had a really funny set, and then number one was like just okay, or number three was like good. So sometimes it'll just be like, are you the right demographic? Like, I've noticed they always give one prize to a woman. You can just like by being the woman in a contest. And if I'm being honest, by being like a token minority also, if you're a black guy.
Oh yeah.
Black guys.
Well, Visani's the last round. Guy that won it was 91 years old. He won the round. He told two jokes. They were both street jokes.
Right.
So his 5-minute set was telling two street jokes that are, you know, they're stock jokes. And he was funny, right? But he's 91 years old. And if they're really looking to find new people to help them grow and expand and whatever, that's not the guy, you know?
Yeah.
I love him for the networking, really. I mean, because honestly, there's so many people on any given night. Like, if there's 12 people, I think 8 of them could win. You know what I mean? There's always a couple that aren't quite. But you go there, and the guys are killing it. And I would not want to be a judge, you know? Like, it'd be different if they said, okay, here's one song, and you guys are all going to sing the same song, and whoever does it best wins. You put 12 comics up there, all different styles, all different ages, all different personas. So how do you say, you know, I love lasagna and I love steak, which is better? I don't know.
Yeah, that's a good point.
I always would prefer doing a showcase, you know, doing a 15-minute feature than doing a comedy contest. And it's like every time I do a contest, I think that again. And every time I do a showcase feature, I'm like, I feel like this. Yeah, I mean, it's so much more fun to just do your set, not be under pressure, connect to the crowd. You can do callbacks because you have enough time to. 5 minutes.
Right. You can't set up 5 minutes. I mean, you guys remember at the beginning, like when you're just starting out, it's like, oh, how am I going to fill 5 minutes, you know? And now you're like, oh, I only got 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
5 minutes. Yeah.
No, I totally feel that, dude.
Yeah. I love like the 20, 25, and 15 is good, but you get 20 or 25, well, for me, like, I know I'm going to start, I know I'm going to end, And in the middle, just like scenes from a hat, you know, just like, well, I will do this one, I will do that one, and it's fun. I love the freedom of more time.
Yeah. The more time I do is so fun. When I was doing 10 minutes hosting, that was fun. Now I'm doing 15 featuring. That's super fun. I want to get to headlining where you have 30 or 40, but it's just like, this is like a video game. I just feel like each level is like, I don't know, it was fun just being an open micer, and it was fun doing guest spots. It keeps
right.
So
right.
Great.
Yeah, that's like your spawn point. You can always go back to it.
Yeah.
If you die on stage, you can go back to your 10-minute spot.
For sure, dude. And don't play the OG Zelda.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Greatest game on earth.
God, I remember I played that thing. My son and I, we played that thing for like 4 weeks straight. And when we finally figured it out, it's like, well, now what? It's over. You know, it's wild. I was down at Snappers a couple weeks ago, and the headliner was killing it. I won't mention any names because it's not important, but the wild thing was they have 2 shows on Saturday, and Saturday early, it was virtually sold out. I mean, the place was packed, right? And there's an hour and a half between shows, and that 9 o'clock show, it gets me 8:30, quarter of, like, where is everybody? And that second show, they had 12 people. It's like, what the hell? And that's the only time I'm glad I wasn't a headliner. It's like, I wouldn't want to perform for 12 people,
Is that an hour and a
for
half
the hour.
from the start time of the other one, or an hour and a half intermission in between the shows?
Hour and a half in between them. And I don't know why. I thought Saturday night would be great.
I mean, you can't even expect to keep any momentum with an hour and a half. Like,
that is brutal.
If I sit for 30 minutes in one place, I'm like, this is probably a good spot for a nap, dude.
Was everyone asleep? That's horrible.
Yeah. But I would tell you, I was so impressed because, you know, I don't have that much experience to say, well, I could push through my a whole set with 12 people and have the same energy. But that headliner did. It was like the same show. And I was like, there's a guy who's been doing it for 20 years. Yeah. And they just bring it. They turn it on. And it was the same show for 12 as it was for 200. It was pretty wild.
Did he?
It was educational.
Did he take the crowd?
Oh yeah, they loved it.
That's
it's pretty cool.
I love seeing the consummate professionals because you see a lot of comedians that and we know a lot of them that'll show up to a place and be like, oh, there's only like 20 people here.
Yeah.
Right. I'm leaving. Type shit.
I hate divas.
You know what I mean?
I hate
and it's like, dude, whatever. That's 20 more people that never heard me do comedy. And a lot
of mics are 10 comics who've all seen your shit and no audience.
Yeah.
I love a challenge.
Crowd, great. I'm smiling ear to ear. I'm so sick of the ego in the comedy. Our job is to make people laugh, and it's just like ego and all this other bullshit should just be left in your car.
But don't you love the challenge of a shitty mic and being up?
Yeah.
Like that's what happened to us at McCurdy's, dude.
Over is a cool thing.
Oh, dude, that was like the roughest room.
I literally, you had to like tickle clitorises to get jokes at that crowd at McCurdy's. So to be able to pull those kinds of wins out, you know what I mean? Like, I love groups like that. Like, and you see me, I'm like, oh, I'm either gonna walk everybody or they're gonna love this. You know what I mean?
Take those gambles, and then when they pay off, and then you get a crowd that wasn't listening to start listening, it's a huge deal. And if you're too jaded and too much of a diva to just be like to even see the potential and you just leave, it's like, all right. You're not going to level up any faster that
I love it. It's the guy. He comes up, sets up his tripod, then goes and looks at the list, realizes he's 12th. He's not getting any special treatment. And then it's still like right when the show, and this is not one particular place or one particular guy. Jacob and I have experienced this multiple times. And then they're like, oh, well, I'm too good for this situation. The reason why you're not too good for that... those are the situations that make you good enough to handle those situations. And you don't look at it as like, oh, this is some bullshit. No, like this is an opportunity, dude.
Yeah, and you don't get to decide when you're a big deal and when you don't have to defend and you get bumped.
Well, that's the old saying, right? Iron sharpens iron, right?
It's totally up to your
peers. That night we were up there was like the roughest. That was one of the roughest rooms I've been in. Like they weren't laughing for nothing. And I think it was kind of funny. I started that set by saying, hey, we only have 5 minutes, and if we go over, we get disqualified. So please don't laugh after every joke I do. Nothing.
No, and you were like, all right, we're on
couple
par.
Jokes in, nothing. And then I threw a joke out there that really is like one of my best jokes. nothing. And I just looked at them and said, well, we're still on schedule. And then they laughed at that, and then they came around. But that was one of the toughest nights I've seen up there. It was crazy.
Ronnie Hobbs said at the end, hey, you guys, none of you together should come as a crowd to a comedy show ever again. That was so funny at the end.
Yeah.
So good.
Yeah.
But no, I think a sign of a master comedian, or at least someone who knows what the hell they're doing, is being able to tell a joke and then realize, oh, I didn't get that laugh. Recoup the laugh with just, just a little one-liner, just like, okay, fine.
Yeah.
Like, what, you know what I mean? Just something that simple, but not to get reset by it or get put off track. You know what I mean? Like, just.
You know what I hate? What I hate when comics. I think it sounds so hacky when a comic will tell a joke and it doesn't go over, and then they tell the crowd, "Oh, that joke killed last night at McCurdy." Yeah. It's like, well, who cares? It didn't kill right now. On to the next one.
All you've done is told them this is not original material. That you told this, you told this other place.
That's a great point.
The other one that I hate is you go 2 minutes in and going, all right, I'm doing new jokes.
Yeah.
You
Right.
know what I mean? Like, sorry, these are new jokes. And if anybody, all the comedians know I've heard that at least twice. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It might be new to these people, but you're not working that joke out. You were working that joke out 2 weeks ago when I heard you working that joke out. You should have scrapped it then.
And the only guy
picking up the petty laugh off of Morgan.
Right. Well, the only guy that should say, how's everybody doing, is the first guy. 100%. I laugh like this. Like the first 6 guys, it's like, if you don't know by now, the crowd already told them 5 times. Now they're getting tired of telling you. Just get to your jokes.
The other day, I said, because I never ask the crowd how they're doing unless I'm hosting. And because it's not an original question. And so Peculiar, I was up 10th or something, maybe 8th. Max bumped me because he didn't know. And then, which I was supposed to go back to leave that. But anyway, so I'm going up, and I'm high and I forgot what I was saying. God damn it.
You see him hitting the gravity bong in the background there? He did like
I remember. I went, hey, how you guys doing? Never mind, I don't care. 10 people already asked. Like, if you joke about that, that's fine. But just saying how are you? Not an original question.
I like when you have fun, like insult the crowd a little bit. Like everyone says, oh, it's a good looking crowd, One night I said, oh, that's a good looking crowd. Well, not all of you, but you know who you are.
I love that kind of shit. It's so fun.
But I'm not wearing my contacts, so I have no idea.
Right.
Tommy, I know you're a big free speech guy, man.
What's that?
I said, I know you're a big free speech guy. How do you feel about what happened to Jimmy Kimmel and the rebound and did you see his comeback monologue?
Yep. Yeah, I did. So,
did you see him
here's the thing. I believe in free speech. I really do. But I also believe that,
all of us here believe that.
I believe that there's repercussions for what you say. And whether you were a fan of Charlie Kirk or not, the sad reality was, here was a guy assassinated for expressing his views, whether you agreed with him or not, right? And then these people, in the days that followed, like, oh, I can't believe I got fired from my job because I said this or I said that. It's like, yeah, imagine you got fired for saying something, and this guy got killed for it. Yeah, I mean, I think we should have just taken a time out for a few days.
Shot you in the neck for your post.
And the Jimmy Kimmel thing, I think he had every right to say what he said. I think what he said was inappropriate and kind of bad timing, right? He had the right to say it.
I think he fucked up the joke, I think.
Yeah,
The end joke was funny. The end joke was about Trump being a little kid, the way that he mourns his friends. He's like doing construction
it's a really
shit.
Complicated.
Do you know what I mean? But the way he got there, that's how he fucked it up.
Here's what I think. Anybody that jokes about Charlie being killed, you're a piece of shit. You deserve to get fired.
Yeah.
You can joke about it, but that's just how I think about you.
No one should get
I'm with you.
platformed from their comedy show for doing a monologue, no matter what you say, basically. That just shouldn't happen.
Let's also interject that it wasn't
Like,
That
well, wasn't
wasn't
clear. I
Trump.
believe you have a
No,
right to say it.
I'm
It was-
not saying
but if
Trump,
you-
it's
No,
ABC.
it was
ABC
it was
for
legacy media
Legacy media.
that has been pushing this blue liberal fucking garbage chop off your son's dick down our throats for years now.
Yeah.
It's them
Right.
that checked him. It wasn't the government. Okay, it was legacy
Right.
media that checked Jimmy Kimmel. Just want to make
Yeah.
sure everybody
No, I
knows
know
that.
it was ABC, and I guess Legacy owns them.
Well, that's the thing
Well,
too.
it's
Like,
crazy.
you know, I
It's
said
legacy
earlier,
is-
there's repercussions, right?
Done by the
So,
same guys.
These fucking conglomerates.
Yeah.
We're talking about the same thing.
No,
There's
yeah,
like
100%.
seven
Yeah.
This is George Soros layered shit.
yeah, it really is. You realize how few people control all the media. You know, like those two companies had like I think 70 affiliates. Like, even when they first put Kimmel back on, those affiliates like, yeah, well, not in our markets. You know, we own 70 stations. The other guy, he's not coming on there, and that kind of makes you think. I mean, what are we really hearing, and who's deciding? You know, I tell you what, right now with AI and all that shit, you can't tell. Some videos, some look fake, but there's some videos that look real, sound real, and you got to wonder, is this real or someone just stirring the pot? It's like no way to check.
All right. Well, do you like Shane Gillis, bro?
I think he's hysterical.
He's the man.
Did you guys hear Shane Gillis' take on the whole thing? You want to watch it real quick?
Yeah, let's watch. I hadn't seen it.
All right, let's watch this.
Shane Gillis reacted to the Jimmy Kimmel cancellation and his return monologue just a few days later.
Dude, the second the government starts censoring us, you know fascism is right around the corner. No, it was good though. It was good to see everybody stick up for him for free speech, and
Yeah.
I'm just glad they were all there for me back in 2019. You know, he's my brother and being canceled now. You know, he was canceled for what was that, 48 hours? Yeah. Mine was a couple years, but no big deal. What's the difference?
He had to hold tight. He had to hold tight in the probably a very nice kind of modern house on the hills in LA. He had to sit there and just.
You mean he didn't have to lay on a mattress in Queens with two snarky roommates that were like, "Oh, did you write that apology?" Yeah, I could tell. What the?
God, he's the man. Shane is the dog.
Yeah, isn't that ironic though?
He's so good.
He's the best.
So many people got canceled over the last few years over minor stuff, you know?
Yeah.
What was
Yeah.
it, 48
Kinda
hours?
like-
He got canceled for writing jokes on a comedy show. And then, like,
Right.
Asian people couldn't handle how funny he was, and they fucking rat fucked him.
Yeah.
It's like, really? That's what we're doing now? Okay.
Hold on, you said
About rats and shit.
I do believe that success is the best revenge. You know, I love when Morgan Wallen got canceled and now he's bigger than ever. Shane Gillis got canceled. Now he's kicking it. It's like, you know what?
No, all my
Enough-
kid
enough
wants
of
is
this
a mullet
cancel
and
crap.
tell Chinese jokes. It's so true.
Yeah. That's wild.
He hears us doing. He's like, "Are you guys not using R's and L's on purpose?" I'm like,
Right.
"Dude, stop! You should stop listening. Stop listening to me. Like, earmuffs, dude."
I saw a bit. I can't think who the guy was, but it's hysterical. He's just an average looking middle-aged white guy, and he's got this big black dude with him because he's confronting another black dude that owes him money. And anytime he needs to drop the N-word, his bodyguard does it for him.
Oh, I've seen
It's
that.
like-
I've seen that.
yeah,
That's
it's
so
like
good.
it's so stupid, but
Actually-
it's funny. It's like, here's where we're at right now.
I actually saw an Asian rapper with a black hype man, and every time that he was dropping the N-bomb in his verse, the dude would lean into the mic and scream it.
So fucking funny.
Oh man.
I think I
Do
got.
your job!
I think I got that video, dude.
Yeah, where is Flava Flav when you need him? That's the hype man. I need the clock. Oh, yeah, it's wild when they start talking about you can say this, you can't say that. I kind of say if anyone says what they want, the audience will decide, right? Like anybody can get booked the first time. You're only going to get booked the second time if you're worth it, right? So I see these people getting breaks. I'm like, yeah, good for you, but if you want a second shot, maybe don't be so risky the first time out.
Right?
Wait till you got your whole show. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know what's crazy? You guys see a lot of people like I do that have like all these TikTok followers and Facebook followers and shit, and they're getting these gigs and they're not super funny. They just have a lot of followers, and that doesn't translate to the stage. You know,
Oh, you can
like
tell.
I've seen a couple of comedians, and I won't mention names, but like, oh, this person's got so many 100,000 followers, and then they get a comedy gig, and it's like, no, you were funny for like 15-second TikTok video, but not for 45 minutes.
I did a comedy contest up in was it Zephyr Hills? Yeah, up in Zephyr Hills. It was comedy here, and I'm not going to say who the comedian was, but backstage they were like, "I'm going to do a show with Vinny Beetle. I'm a big deal. I'm from Vegas. I'm a real comedian." She bombed so hard in her first minute of the 3-minute contest that she walks off the stage. She's like, I'll just do this.
Yeah.
Yes. And I'm like, wow, okay. So maybe like start by being funny and then, tout your credentials afterwards.
Right. Right.
And then Vinny
I
off on the show they were producing together. And she put on her social media like, do not work with Vinny Beetle.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, it was
That's
great.
funny. Yeah, I always like to make fun of myself. I think we're all narcissists a little bit, right? We all have an ego, but you also got to make fun of yourself, because like I can legit say, oh yeah, last December I went out and did 2 shows in Vegas. 100% true. But I didn't get booked because I'm hilarious. I got booked because I suck at math. I'm looking at like what I got and what expensive will go out there. It's kind of funny. But it was a great time, a lot of networking, and that's what I love right now. Is like every comic I meet, whether it's open mics or you're hosting or you're featuring, whatever, I hang out and I chat and I listen, and it's the networking. That's what's going to pay in spades. And I will tell you, you guys probably heard the same thing. Most every headliner I talked to said the money is not in comedy clubs. That's just exposure. The money is in corporate gigs and HOAs and gated communities,
Charities.
Yeah.
David Tell made
It's
almost
also
all of his money just doing
monetizing your social media
He'd
is
get,
huge
like,
now
100
too,
grand
man.
every single New Year's.
Oh, yeah.
You just need a couple.
Yeah, I see that now. There's like, follow me and you click or subscribe, and it's usually free. Then I click on one, it's like, yeah, so for $5 a month. Well, imagine if you had 20,000 followers at $5 a month. You don't have to work that hard. Of course, I guess you got to make content, but
Just be the only thing.
I know a guy who just he just got booked for a corporate gig, 25 minutes, right? $5,000. $5,000 for 25 minutes.
Oh my
and this is the same guy that does an hour set for a few hundred. It's not linear. Your comedy, it's not like you can't put a monetary value on your comedy. It's who you're playing for, right place, right time. Same show. Is it a $500 show, a $5,000 show, or is it a $20 show? It's the same show. At the end of the day, I just do it for the
put a
laugh.
monetary value on is your IQ, man. Okay, we're gonna do an ad right here.
This is our ad read.
And look, if you don't want to get molested, you don't want someone to chop your kid's dick off.
That's right.
You go ahead and drink some Magic Mind.
Magic Mind.
It's gonna save you. Okay.
Mental performance shots. They have caffeine.
Tommy, I'll get you a Magic Mind shot.
Lion's mane.
There you go.
Oh yeah.
Cognizina.
It's like
ashwagandha.
It's like mushrooms and good stuff, dude. Let's go.
It's all the stuff that makes me smart and red pill.
Yep. You notice there's no blue pills in here. This is
zero
green.
blue pills. It's actually black stuff.
They actually took the blue part of it, mixed it with green,
Yeah.
made it a little bit
They
yellow.
saw the
Mixed it
blue
with
part.
yellow, made it a little bit green.
They saw the blue part. They were like, "This shit is."
Yeah, I got to go old school here.
Yeah, dude, I saw a Magic Mind in an old school street fight
Ooh.
against just like a regular, like one of those garden variety gas station nootropics. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Dude, he might have killed him. He went Raja. Did you saw the video with Raja?
The Jackson guy. Who beat
Yeah,
the shit out of him?
yeah, dude. He went Raja
Damn.
on the gas station nootropics. So, shout out Magic Mind. You guys are the best.
Yeah.
Now, see, this is the Gen X version of what you just did.
Yeah, dude. Let's
Hell
go.
Yeah.
Yukon Jack in a shot glass.
Does make you much smarter.
It's been
That is-
shot.
Heck yeah.
That's pretty cool, actually. Do you ever like hold the bullet and tip it back?
Yep.
He's like, yep.
Hell yeah.
Yep.
My girlfriend got me this sweet bottle of Fireball. It's
Oh, I love that stuff.
Shout out to Fireball
50 years.
Paul Golubski.
Dude. Shout out Paul and shout out Fireball.
There you go.
you guys want to sponsor us,
Yeah.
I'll totally knock Jake out and then make him drink it. I'll hold his nose.
You couldn't even knock me out of your drink.
Yeah, we'll be standing around like it's Street Fighter saying, Levi, finish him.
Dude, wrestler versus the Taekwondo fighter. The wrestler always wins, dude, because you can't get close.
But you can't get close either. I would just kick you.
No, I just grab you.
No, you
Just grab you and then I
you would
smother
go for
you,
the
dude.
grab, and then you remember that legs
What are you,
way long.
what are you talking about, dude?
I'm not gonna
What are you
take
talking
this
about,
shit. I fucking had it, dude. You know what? It's not even you. It's me. I can't do this anymore.
Here we go, dude.
Yeah.
That
Well,
was
you know us Gen Xers, we say don't bring a front kick to a gunfight.
Yeah, guns are definitely the answer for all fights. If you guys want us to sponsor your guns, let us know. We have,
That's
we'll
it.
sponsor anything.
Tommy, are you married?
Yeah.
How long you been
Yeah.
married?
20 years. Yep.
Damn, dude.
We've been together for 22. I was old school. We dated like for a year, popped the question, we're engaged for a year, and yeah, we just celebrated 20 years.
20.
I actually know I do a bit about that. I was actually married before for 15 years. That went south. And had like a little few year hiatus, and now
So he served a 15 and a 20-year sentence, dude.
Damn.
Yeah.
I served a
would say I've
20-year
been married
sentence.
for-
It was in county jail. We weren't married, but to my son's mother, I was with her for 20 years. Took me that long. Figure it out, I guess, Anyways, look,
you have a lot of jokes that are based in like rooted in truth.
and
a
all
lot
of
of
them
mine
that
is.
aren't, all of them that aren't
Yeah.
have already come true, which is fucking insane.
I love, did you catch Max Doyle's bit about his little seizures? And he actually said he wrote that 5 years before he had epilepsy.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, that's like.
And I love that when he goes, I should have written blowjob jokes.
Yeah,
they're going to come true.
Exactly, dude. Exactly.
Yeah.
Maybe my anal bro joke will come true sometime soon.
Oh my god.
So Levi, you have kids, right?
Yeah, I have one son. He's 9.
Hell yeah.
And
He's
Jake,
awesome.
you're just like Johnny Appleseed, right? You're just traveling the country,
No, dude.
eating here and there.
I'm so lucky that I have not gotten like a paternity suit in the mail. That was wild. Like when I went to college for probably too long, and then
Levi, you can't get guys pregnant. What do you mean?
yeah, dude.
You could try.
That's the Ali G. He's like, can you tell her she can't get preggers from anal? Like, yes. Yeah, dude, we get it. But
my youngest son is 28. He's in the Navy, and last Thanksgiving he calls me up. He was in Okinawa, I guess it was, stationed there, and they're like 13 hours ahead or something. So he calls me like in the morning of Thanksgiving, and it's over for him. He goes, Dad, I'm starting a new tradition. On Thanksgiving, just before you go to bed, you got to do a shot of Jameson. So you need to do it with me. I'm like, buddy, it is 9 o'clock in the morning here. He goes, well, you got to do it. I said, okay. So I did a shot of Jameson at 9 o'clock in the morning with a Bud Light chaser. So not to be outdone, I waited till I went to bed and called his ass up. Say, hey, he's like, Dad, I can't. So, oh, you have to.
Yeah, dude. It's the same 13-hour fucking shift.
That's it.
It's pretty good.
Yeah, kids are great. I'm having fun now. I got grandkids now, and that's the most fun. It's like you get to just be the fun guy and then send them home.
Oh, yeah.
I think
I do a bit.
Like, that's my life expectancy dream. Just like I just want to make it to grandkids, and then we'll go from there. You know what I'm saying?
You're gonna have a heart attack in the garden like the Godfather.
I mean, just immediately.
Just you looking at the tomatoes.
I mean,
Yeah, it's funny.
How do you guys want to die, man? I want to, like, obviously everyone wants to die in their sleep, but I think that there is something that goes to like a positive energy death. Do you know what I'm saying? Like on your own.
I
terms,
want to do
you're
something
gonna die
insane.
versus like an unexpected or.
What do you want to do, Tommy? What's your death wish?
Well, like if I knew I was terminal, like there was no coming back, like absolutely no coming back, I would do something insane. Like try something no one's done, Like I wouldn't go kill myself in the woods or something.
Yeah.
But I'd be like, Did you see that old dude who tried to jump the Grand Canyon in a rocket-powered moped?
Did you
It
see
ended
that?
badly,
Did
but
you see that
just
70-year-old
go
guy
out with a
drop an
blaze of
N-bomb
glory,
into
you know?
Apollo, dude?
Yeah.
There was,
Like, do
there
one of
was
them
one
Red
guy
Bull
who started
tricks,
the
you know?
lion pit at the Bronx Zoo. We're not sure.
Yeah, dude.
You wanted
Yeah.
to be a lion?
Oh, yeah.
with it?
This guy was in Central Park, getting standing up in the women's bathrooms, dude. What is he doing?
You guys ever see that video where the guy covers himself with doe urine and then he's a hunter and then he goes outside and this buck just stomps the shit out of him?
Didn't he kills him, doesn't he?
I don't think he killed him, but his wife is videotaping the whole time. And
Yeah.
he's screaming, it's like, help
Well,
him.
That's because she used to make tuna casserole, dude.
That's wild.
Could be.
Too many tuna surprises.
That's
It's
a
like,
layer.
not again.
That's a layered joke. Okay.
Yeah,
He
I hear
got
you.
two surprise of his own.
Yeah.
Like,
Jesus Christ. We don't condone.
Hey, so what do you guys think of, what's your take on the legalizing recreational use of marijuana being legal?
Do it.
Yay, nay?
100%.
Yeah.
Save the police, the liability, or just the, like they spend so much time dealing with pot smokers, dude. I don't know a lot of dudes that smoke weeds that are problems.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that.
Right.
It
Yeah,
generally.
I never seen a
The more
guy.
weed I
I've
smoke,
never seen a
the
guy
less
hit a
fast
joint
I
and say,
drive.
"Now I'm going to kick someone's ass." They're like just so
dude.
chill.
No, I literally,
Yeah.
I have, and I stole this from Workaholics, but like anytime I get mad, I go smoke weed about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then like
Mhm.
5 minutes later, I'm like, oh, I should probably been compassionate to that guy that cut me off and almost killed me and my kids, dude. You know what I mean? It's like such a weird
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah, I'm like for me, it's
Obviously,
the
I'm
party
licensed
ender.
driver with the machete. No.
Sorry, what?
For me, it's the party ender. Like I try it like every 5 years to see if my chemistry's changed. But for me, it's like lights out in
No,
10
dude.
minutes. It's so funny
Look, I'll tell you
because
where
I
you're
have
going
friends
wrong.
like
If you're
I
trying it
get
every
friends
5
get
years,
inspired.
it's
They
getting
write music
stronger
and
every
shit. I'm
day.
like, out.
Really? It just puts
Well, you know what though? I do think though, like I say, it's not my jam, but I think it'd be great if they legalized it only so they could regulate it and you knew what you were getting, Like
Yeah.
like if you have a Bud Light, it's 4% alcohol. If you do a shot of 151, you know what you're getting, right? So if they legalized it, they could regulate it and say, okay, how high do you want to get?
Oh yeah,
This
well,
stuff
they
is
do
like
that
Bud Light
now.
level.
If you go to the dispensary now, you buy weed basis. You look at the stats. It's almost like you're on DraftKings,
That's why I get my.
and you're looking at like,
Really?
okay, this guy had 35 rushing yards, 147 passing yards. You know what I mean? You're like, all right, well, I'm definitely taking the sativa over the indica on that one. You know what I mean? But like, you can see the percentages though. They read them out. Like we run the vape pens all the time, which is like how you get away with smoking weed everywhere. Like,
Right.
even at my son's football games while I'm coaching them on the field.
There you go.
But no, like
That's bad.
now it all of it is so scientific. But what I would tell you is like you should get a time machine, go back 20 years, start smoking weed then. And if you smoke weed the whole time till now, then you'll be caught up to how strong the weed is now. The weed is so fucking strong now, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's wild.
But it was funny, like back in the day. I'm talking like back in the 80s, You'd have to hunt and find it, but it was always different. It's like, oh, it's chill or lose your motor skills, and you never knew what you were going to get. This is kind of weird.
No, it's literally like my family might Baker rack me now. After we used to have like I remember like in the late 90s, this dates myself. The late 1900s, we would have we call it one hit or quitter.
Right?
It was like the weed that was so strong then, it was like one hit. Now you can't even take a full hit. You know what I mean?
Wow.
If you're just like a novice smoker, yeah, it's
That's
the
funny.
weed strength is out of control, man.
Yeah, it's a big deal. I don't know. Like I say, I think they should legalize it. It's kind of stupid to say it's legal for this, but not for that. Just make it legal. It's not my thing, but I think it should be legal. So,
No,
But you know what's
appreciate
crazy?
that,
Like out in Oregon, they legalized everything. And that
Yeah.
went to hell so fast. Like then they did it for, I think, a year and a half, like 2
You
years.
can't legalize fucking heroin and socialism at the same time, okay? That's why Antifa
Yeah, right.
lives in that fucking area of the world, man. You know, you're just like, okay,
Well-
everybody's taking care of each other, and as long as you can fucking collect enough cans to buy enough fucking heroin to get you, or fentanyl, whatever it is, you know, it's just that's an insane just interaction between the government that doesn't want to do anything about that shit, and then the people that are okay
Right.
with living in those kind of conditions just because they
Right.
believe that everything else out there is fascist, dude. What is more fascist than being a slave to fucking fentanyl? You know what I mean?
Right.
You live your
Right.
life to serve this. You guys you're fighting fascism, but you're a slave to a fucking it's all of it is so it's so wild to me, but I could go.
You know,
I
it
could go
cracks
on
me up.
for hours about that one, dude.
I was an English major for one semester.
Me too, man. I was
Right?
too for one semester. I was.
Yeah, I changed my major 4 times in 2 years, and then I got kicked out. But you know, I think it's crazy when they overuse a word; it loses its meaning. You know, and I am so sick and tired of hearing fascist, and existential threat to democracy. Now they
Yeah.
mean nothing. You know what I mean?
Even-
Nothing.
The new
You know-
N word is Nazi, dude. They
Yeah,
throw
right?
They throw that word around so much. It's insane. Like I was writing a bit about that. Like I'm just because I used to write a bit about like trying to find a safe place to drop a real N bomb, and then I was like, I'm gonna
Yeah.
transition this and then just work it from the other angle. It's like, oh,
Right.
these people get to say N bombs all day, and then lay it out, and it's like the N bomb is Nazi because it's like white women, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Anyways. Yeah, we're close.
No, I hear you.
Hey,
I hear you.
we're almost at an hour. We're at 55 minutes. I got one video I want to play, and then we'll wrap up. Is that cool with you?
Yeah, play it.
This one's classic.
So the reason why I'm getting a divorce, because when I woke up, it was my birthday. My wife didn't know it was my birthday. My son didn't know it was my birthday. I went to work. My co-workers didn't know it was my birthday. And my manager called me in and said, Mario. I said, I get in there, and she said, happy birthday. I said, oh, thanks. Then she said, you want to get some lunch? And I was like, okay. And then she was like, you want to go back to my place? And I was like, all right. So I went back to her place, and she was like, let me step in my room. I'll be right back. She got back 5 minutes later, and my kids, my co-workers, my wife was all there to say happy birthday with a cake, and I was on the couch butt naked.
That's wild. Thank you so much for coming on, Tommy. This was
Oh,
great.
thanks. It's good hanging
Good
out with
to
you guys.
You want to do any
Yeah.
plugs, Tommy? We're
What's
gonna do
that?
Plugs here, plugs Jacob. I only got one plug. So
Okay.
No, here we got a team plug. We got a team plug.
McCurdy.
October 1st.
Yeah.
Be there. Be there.
Cool.
go.
You know, it's funny. I did a show last night. There were 6 of us, right? And the poster said 5 of the funniest comics in Southwest Florida. And I went up 6th.
Yeah, dude.
Hey, are you telling me
Give it up
something?
for the sixth funniest guy in Florida, guys.
I think
Yeah.
I think there's 3 of them right here. I don't know what they.
That's
What-
right.
I don't know what metric they're using.
Yeah. Well, we're not.
Hey, I'm going to go out on a limb and say we are the 3 funniest guys on this podcast today. I'm just going to leave it right there.
I say that with mathematical certainty. So
That's only because Jet didn't make his way down here yet.
So guys,
Right.
October 4th, come out and see me at Side Splitters Showcase.
Woo!
I'll be competing against other comedians for the best set. Whoever wins that gets to win weekend hosting at Side Splitters and some cash. So it's pretty big. And so come on out. That's also on my birthday. I'll be turning 26, and it's my 13th birthday. It's like my bar mitzvah. It's my comedy bar mitzvah. And it's like my second real bar mitzvah, so I'm 26. So pull up.
Tomedy, what you got? What you got? Tomedy, I like that.
Tomedy.
Tomedy.
Hey, that's it. Tommy D Comedy. Tommy D Comedy.
I'm gonna
Boom.
start yelling that at you. Tomedy.
Tomedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Well,
Hey, man.
I would like to see everybody at Visani's. I'll be there the next couple of nights. Prepping for McCurdy's. We'll be there on the 1st. Me and Levi. I
Yes,
hope he
sir.
comes in second. I love that guy. And yeah, I'm getting ready for Visani's on the 7th. That is a big freaking deal. And I hope you guys can. Well, actually, you can't. It's already sold out. If you don't have tickets, too bad. You're gonna miss a good show.
Well, hey,
But
I know
keep
you're a
coming
big
out
dog
supporting
at
live
Visani's,
comedy.
dude.
yeah,
We're gonna get back in that loop there, but You should put in a good word for us. We'll start coming down there. You know what I mean? This just
And you should come to Side Splitters. We'll get you in a good spot.
We'll work out. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We have a little bit of connection at Side Splitters. You have the connection down there. We should cross reference that.
Yeah.
And that is how the game is played. That's how it works out.
Hell yeah.
All right. Hey, I'll see you guys. Actually, I'll see you guys Tuesday.
I'll see you on Tuesday.
Later.
I'm gonna kill you on Wednesday, bro.
Yeah. Okay.
Much love, dude. I don't want to talk shit, dude. I love you, dude. You've beaten me twice in 2 other competitions, so.
Hey, thanks for having me on, man. This is a fun time.
No, man. Hey, thanks for coming on, dude.
Yeah, real pleasure.
All right.
Give
well, I'm headed down to the Celtic Ray.
baby.